my name is Greg Dorchack, and I am a filmmaker, which encompasses writing, producing, directing, and acting. I've done some children's books, and I've written 2 books about the industry. I'm also a painter, and I have a bunch of paintings I work on. They're silly little cartoony things. I love just about every aspect of being creative and the creative process. I mean, I still remember being really, really young and drawing a lot of cartoons and stuff, and then carrying that into greeting cards and stuff like that. I've always loved film as well. I can remember being 4 or 5 years old, and we went to visit my grandfather, my dad's father, down in Yonkers, New York, and The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari came on, and that's an old black and white German expressionist film. But I just remember, even for being a horror movie and the tone and the mood that it set, I remember enjoying it, and I was just sitting on my grandfather's knee. And at one point when I was an adult, I realized, oh, my grandfather was really into film. And I remember him sitting me down and showing me how to edit, splicing when the movies would break that were from the 30s and 40s or wherever they were. And so that's where it kind of started. And then I just, I got into acting in plays and stuff like that, and it just kept building on itself. Copy Kings was probably the 3rd full-length screenplay that I ever wrote. I mean, it had a lot to do, the storyline in it was basically how my wife and I met, but it wasn't exact.
Saving the world, one copy at a time.
I'm glad, if it ended up being the only feature that I ended up making for whatever life I got left, I'd kind of be happy that it was that one and not some of the other ones, because I really enjoyed the script and a lot of other people did too. I did a book 2 years ago about the broad strokes and realistic expectations for making your first feature film. And so I just did another one that was all good to know about being a film actor for people that have never done any acting before, and they say, well, I'd like to get into film. And it's all the stuff that you really don't hear, There's a lot of things that you just don't hear about how it works, and people are going, I didn't expect that. Why is it like this? I'm quitting. And it's like, no, that happens to everybody, and not just you. So I just finished that book, and then as far as movies go, we're working on a thriller, kind of a supernatural thriller that we've been working on for a couple of years.
I will help you keep your promise, Jojo.
I think people in any community needs to support the arts more. If you know there's somebody in your community that is a writer or an artist or filmmaker, a musician or something, try to support them. Try to go see their movies, try to go listen to their music or something. Even if you don't really plan on going because the material doesn't grab you, buy the tickets anyway, give them to somebody else, because that's how people know things work, is when they sell those tickets. It is one of the weirdest places to be, is in the arts, where just nobody seems to attach any great value to them, but everybody enjoys them. They just don't expect, well, why should that be so expensive? Because it's still a movie, it's still a song, it's still a book.